Oh, body. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's a bit more Old Firm Fallout. It's 20 minutes to 9, right? I was watching the Miami Grand Prix last night. A few vodkas, didn't really sleep. And now here we are at 20 to 9. Talking about Barry Ferguson, right? There's a few other talking points, I guess, from that game of football. Alright? But, Barry. He seems very adamant that he's got a real chance of getting this job, doesn't he, Barry? And you know what? Someone needs to tell him that you're borderline embarrassing yourself in these press conferences. He's like, oh, I know I can do the job. I can do this. Mate, you haven't won at Ibrox in like what? 6 games? Is it 6? I seen someone say it was 7, but I don't think it is 7. It can't be because you're Queen's Park, and yeah. So I think it's 5. So what are the 5 games we've played at Ibrox under Barry? Celtic, Bilbao, Hibs, Motherwell. Who's the other team then? Is it just the 4 games he's played? That doesn't sound right though, doesn't it not? I'm trying to think. He definitely didn't play the Sumerian game, because that's the game we got come on sacked. So who's the other team that beat us? Motherwell, Hibs, Celtic, Bilbao. I can't even think what's the other. I can't even think what's the other game. But to me, it's irrelevant, right? He's no getting it, man. I mean, the team, and you know what? Is he working with hands behind his back? Yeah. If Barry Ferguson had, if we started from 0 next season and, there was a few new additions to that squad, because by God, we need it, would he do better? Yes, and that's not me making the plea for him, right? I totally understand that the circumstances are kind of out of his control and he's inherited an absolute shite team. But on the flip side of that, folks, I mean, people would argue that Beale inherited a shit team for Gio. People would argue that Clement inherited a shit team for Beale. So if Beale and Clement can turn things around, why can't Barry have like a short time turnaround? That's the one we're looking for. Sorry, I apologise, I'm half dead here. But then, that actually begs the question of Gio. You see, if Gio actually came in and had, a half decent run as manager at the beginning, when we were 6 points clear, let's be honest, that team got the Europa League final. There's no real excuse for Giovanni Van Bronckhorst for throwing the league that year. See, the more I think of it, it's almost like it's completely glossed over because you win a Scottish Cup and you win, and you got, I wish I won. You get to Europa League final, so yeah. But there's been nothing under Barry. Fenerbahce was great, right? Oh, that's the other team that beat us at Ibrox. There we go. Jesus, man, there's me sitting there for 20 minutes, not being able to figure out who beat us at Ibrox. Well, there you go, Fenerbahce. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'm a fair guy. See, Fenerbahce, Bilbao, Celtic, they're 3 teams that, need to be winning Old Firms, and in Europe you need to be winning your home games, right? But I'm not going to greet too much about those games not going our way. But then you factor in, Motherwell at home, even Hibs at home. As much as Hibs have got a good run of form, it's unacceptable. The amount 7 games at Ibrox, it's just no. I don't even need to speak about it, man. So yeah, to sum up the Barry Ferguson part of this video, I just don't really understand. I get it, right? Obviously he wants the job for more than one reason. He loves Rangers. Maybe he genuinely believes he can do it. And also, it would be a decent wee pay, weekly wage, all that good stuff for Barry, right? But does he really truly think deep down that he can do it? Because I'll be honest, folks, see if Barry Ferguson's the next Rangers manager, we're not winning the league under him. We're just not. We're not. Now, things that go in his favour. Against Brendan Rodgers, he's won one and drawn one. But the age-old problem will be, people will say, well, those games didn't matter. So, that is the problem. You know what I mean? Where do you draw the line? Who's coming in? Honestly, it's incredible how Gerrard says, "Fuck Debbie, you're a fucking mushroom." Oh, that shite. And suddenly people are more won over by Gerrard because he said that rather than, he actually won a league title with us. It's incredible, man, the turnaround. But yeah, Barry, son, you're not getting the job. It's time we moved on for that. But then there was a lot this Rangers board calling it a Tifo, right? And you know what? And other people in Scottish football, Tom English calling it the Tifo, right? Now, May the 4th, what was it? Take aim at the rebel scum. Right, see Star Wars? I mean, honestly, borderline can't stand it. It is like, Star Wars is for weirdos, you know what I mean? I'm not saying when I watched the first 6, which was not too long ago, by the way, because I think I was going to watch that without being forced to watch it. No. But there is some, you got some decent actors in there. Samuel L. Jackson, Jimmy Smits, Ewan McGregor, who else? I mean, Hayden Christensen's alright, I guess, and you had some decent wee bits of dialogue and all that good stuff, but no Star Wars fan, right? But look at that Tifo, you know what I mean? Great wee display on there, you know what I mean? Graham Souness, former Rangers manager. It's not like we put up a terrorist, is it? You know what I mean? It's just 21st century, 2025. Some people can't handle it, brother. You know what I mean? That's the God's honest truth. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. Because I'll be interested to hear what people have got to say in this. But for me, the board calling that out it's pathetic, to say the least. It truly is pathetic. You know what I mean? And that's for like bottle throwing. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Shouldn't be throwing bottles, like. Absolutely not. But Tifos, people need to wake up and smell the coffee. I think I need to wake up and smell the coffee. I'm half dead here. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's a great rivalry. And I think there's just too many people, too many soy boys floating around these days, shite bags, that are getting offended by everything. Tell you the God's honest truth, brother. You know what I mean? Tell you the God's honest truth. Anyway, may the 4th be with you. No, we didn't like Star Wars. Oh, man, honestly, see Star Wars, man. It's for like all the people that like anime, isn't it? That weird stuff. It's not for me. Not a chance is it for me. But yeah, game end at 1-1, folks. What else is there really to say? I mean, I think there could be a bit more to talk about in the next couple of vids, but we'll see. We'll see. Leave your thoughts down below. I'm hanging on. I've been going for 10 minutes here. 9 minutes. So, leave your thoughts down below. Big Stevie, signing it.